Well, well, well. So we all meet again. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to those of you halfway across the world that are in another time zone. If you are watching us, this is CNC SciFi Grill. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Cliff. To my left is my lovely daughter, Christina. And below us is my brother, Big Nate.
Enjoying a good brick house.
Yeah, you start a little early. We supposed to start that in an hour, sir.
Oh, trust me, I got stuff for that too.
Okay. Well, so today on this episode, we a little behind because Falcon and Winter Soldier took up the majority of our last 6 weeks. So now we're gonna play a little catch up. And by catch up, I mean we're gonna catch up on some films. I'm glad that you decided to watch this one, Christina, because I think it was gonna be gone by next.
No, it's going by tonight.
By tonight.
It's going by midnight tonight.
So that was a good one. So we are going to be discussing the War and Peace of monster movies, Godzilla versus Kong.
It was so
and
deep.
The multitude
it was so
of
meaningful.
ways that that Kong got his butt beat. He got in a couple good punches, but unfortunately, Godzilla being Godzilla, and quite frankly, he breathes atomic breath. Kong didn't really have much of a chance in some instances. Now, Nate, you had some issues. I know you didn't like the way it ended because it was kind of like a what the heck just happened ending.
I'll get there later.
I understood the ending.
Was actually the ending was supposed to be after credits, but they said, well, we didn't film this. We'll just put it in the movie because it makes sense as the ending for the movie. So that would have been the after credits scene. That would have been the after credits. But let's see. What do I want to do? I want to do this. Hold on real quick.
I can see why that was going to be an after credits. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I can see exactly where it would have started.
So we're going to do this real quick because this is like my favoriteest part of the whole film, which is, no, I want to do this, which is share screen. Let's see if we can do that. Which is this. This is like my favoriteest part of the whole movie. He talking shit to Godzilla. Godzilla come up on deck, and we got the hip hop music playing. This is from the trailer. This wasn't in the movie as far as the music go. But this punch, Mr. Banks, can you describe it?
That was an excellent punch. She should have followed it up with an uppercut, though. But I hear what you're saying.
He didn't get WrestleMania training, okay?
Listen,
he needed to be trained by Rocky's trainer.
He needed Mickey. Speed. You know, I'm telling you, he needed some training because he threw a great haymaker. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. But Godzilla wasn't even expecting it because, you know, Godzilla got them little hands. And he's like, yeah, I'm about to get you. And then Godzilla's
little arms.
And that's what I'm saying. I was upset because I'm like, you got the length, bro. Throw the jab, the uppercut. Hit him with the 3,000 max deluxe.
Wild Knight. Wait. There you go. That's what Wild Knight said.
Yeah, he did have the combo breaker. He did. That tail was the combo breaker. And if my niece wasn't here, I would have made an already way too inappropriate comment about big tail. But my niece is here, so I'm not gonna go where I wanted to go.
You know, Godzilla was a little on the big side, but because they changed him, I'm trying to remember. He was always kind of big in the middle though, because he wasn't like they wanted to differentiate him from a T-Rex, but they wanted to make him almost look like a T-Rex just with atomic breath and 50 feet tall.
And his arms actually was longer than a T-Rex.
He looks like a combo between a T-Rex and a crocodile,
or an iguana.
Maybe. Yeah.
And that's what they tried to do in the 90s in that horrible Matthew Broderick movie. That, yes, it gave us some good one-liners from Jean Rene with the whole yeah, thank you very much. And the coffee stuff. But other
The
than
coffee
that,
stuff. The coffee. More cream. More cream. That was hysterical. I'm sorry.
Wow, nice said Godzilla looked like Larry Holmes.
Damn. 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 He do kind of. Now that he just said that, I do see the resemblance.
So
No, but wait. Okay, wait. Let me get in.
mhm.
First off, I was irritated. I mean, my man woke up, looking around. Godzilla's look. He's around. He's this thing, and he keeps looking down. And I didn't know what he was doing with the
You mean
damn
Kong?
tree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kong,
King
Kong. Yeah,
Kong.
at the beginning.
So King Kong wakes up. He chilling, goes get a shower.
Little girl
Then
talking to him.
and then the little girl talking to him, but he went and got that damn tree. And I said, "What is he doing with the tree?" And then all of a sudden he threw that damn tree, and also we find out it's a containment unit, and I'm just like, "Oh, they got Kong in a cage."
And they never really
Oh,
went into it. They went over it briefly. They said that a storm hit Skull Island, and so Skull Island is now engulfed. It's no longer a tropical paradise. Not that it really was with the skull crushers and all the other things on the island, but
wait, stop. What about the worms that just ate people?
oh god, I hated that scene from the first King Kong.
Oh, damn.
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about from the one with the last one, Skull Island? Or are you talking about the one before that where the guys fell into the muck with God, I can't think of his name. Jack Black was in it. The one with Jack Black.
Let me tell you something. That was despicable. The one where that I was like, is that a worm? He's 8 feet tall. He ate that human being. I said, I gotta pause
dude
this
was
for a
looking at him.
moment.
He's like, no, and old boy's like, I'm coming in, buddy.
And he ate dude, and I was like, out of all the things I watched in that movie, the one thing that freaked me out was when he just swallowed that man whole. I was like, I need a break. I need a timeout.
So
But what
that
I'm
wasn't
saying
Skull
is,
Island. That was when Kong was a normal size, huge gorilla. Because
Yeah,
they did
okay.
increase his size in Skull Island so that he would be comparable to Godzilla. Because everybody was like, well, the original King Kong this Godzilla is almost bigger than the damn skyscrapers. And Kong wasn't that big because he could climb skyscrapers.
no. They really increased the size. But I'm so glad my niece is on this channel. You are helping me, niece. Thank you. Thank you, niece. Thank you, because there's so many inappropriate comments that are going through my mind right now.
You're in pain. It's good.
No, I got you, niece. I got you. I'm being cool because the whole increased in size went across my mind, and I had to stop myself. Anyway,
Oh
My
god.
mind is already in the gutter. I don't
Oh,
need
God.
you dragging it further
Oh,
down.
God.
it was terrible. It was terrible. My mind is bad today. Forgive me, y'all. Anyway,
So he said Kong was on peds.
yes. Facts. So anyway, my issue, I actually, for what it was a great action movie, and I don't have a problem. It's all
Except for
about the
humans.
fight
The
scenes.
humans irritated me.
It was the fight scenes. You come there to watch the fight scenes, you got thoroughly entertained. First off, he talking to this 8-year-old little girl in sign language. I was like, wait, what?
Well, if you remember, they tried to teach gorillas back in the day sign language. That's how some of them, and so it's kind of makes sense for the apes to be able to, for him to do that. But the best part was the mom or the foster mom had no idea that he was like he could do this, and she's like, "Wait, you can do that?" And Kong was like, "Home, bitch."
Like, I'm a primate. Yes, I have opposable thumbs like you.
And so what cracked me up is when her daughter was like, he didn't want me to tell you. I was like, damn, he deep in the street. Deep in the streets. He said, don't tell her. Keep secrets.
If this is a monarch observation thing and he's under constant video surveillance, how would they miss at some point in time that he was talking back to this little girl in sign language?
Well, they don't have no cameras underneath the damn waterfall.
And so let me ask this. Maybe y'all know, are apes omnivores then? Like us?
Yes, they eat bugs.
Oh, well, that snake was not a bug.
I mean, are they?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: when you that damn size, you gonna eat whatever the hell you want.
Right,
Alligators,
like whatever's around.
The one scene when they had him on the boat and they fed him all that fish, and he was just like, "Sushi, delicious." And
Like,
I was
he
just
reached
like,
in and got the fish. I don't think they was feeding him shit. He was like, here's some fish. I'm gonna grip this. What you gonna do? What you gonna tell me? No.
What you gonna do about it?
So evidently they're hiding Kong because they don't want Godzilla to know, because Godzilla is after all the apex things, and Kong was the only one that didn't show up in King of Monsters to bow down to the King of Monsters, who is Godzilla. Although I can see that because Ghidorah would have probably told Kong a new one. I don't think Kong would have survived that at all.
Oh, is that the one that
The three-headed,
The
three-headed
one would have.
Yeah, because people are stupid as usual.
God,
Stupidest scientists.
It's
No. He was not American. That was Chinese, and I don't know what the guy was. The guy Brazilian or something?
No, they were in Florida.
Yeah, that was one place. Their main headquarters was in China, Hong Kong. He had places all over.
I think he was American.
Banks, what do you think?
Proud to be an American.
Only an American would, first of all, name their company Apex.
Because they got to be number one.
Have themselves, and then try to create a robot version of a Titan so that humans could be number one. That's an American mentality. No one else.
And here, let me use the evil thing that tried to destroy the planet 5 years ago as the brain centerpiece, but it's going to have a human co-pilot to go through. So they took Pacific Rim with the whole drifting thing and added that in, and then they put it into America, and then they put that into this basically. So you drift in, and that's how Mechagodzilla was born. Oh my god! And the way they named it, it's like, oh god, it's a metal Godzilla, and then here comes the nerd kid. No, that's a Mechagodzilla. Why would you? Who? That's that kid.
Okay, wait, stop.
Wait, I got a question. Wait, before you go, Nate, I got a question. Tap or no tap?
That's what I was going. That's where I was going. He was like, I can tell you drink tap water. I can tell. And you know what? He proved that the whole movie. I wanted to smack the hair off that nerd. He irked me the whole damn movie.
Well, do we really got to go in here? But they were stupid. Here, let's jump in this ship.
Let's jump in this ship because we saw people coming instead of going back out the damn door.
Or the egg, or with the eggs that we just saw all these monster eggs in here. Let's get in here.
That's smart. We're brilliant. We're so smart. We know exactly what we're doing.
Oh my god!
I was so irritated with his daughter. I'm gonna say this: I have been
irritated with the dad.
I love Millie Bobby Brown, but goddamn, that was annoying.
Millie Bobby Brown is a great actress. I love her. I'm not saying she's not.
Yep, she's good in whatchamacallit.
I'm saying this particular role, if I had to really think to myself, if any one of my children would have got on the train and found themselves in Hong Kong, and I'm walking through Hong Kong and you scream, Dad, I'm beating your ass. I'm sorry.
You didn't open a whole can of whoop ass.
Like, yes. I'm gonna be looking like, wait, hold on.
Y'all ain't even got to turn off the cameras because y'all know what's about to happen.
What's about to happen. It's about to go down.
It's gonna be like, what's happening, sir? It's gonna be like, what's happening? Where baby, give me your belt. Huh? But daddy, give me your belt.
I'm gonna take the belt off the man standing next to me. I'm gonna say, you don't need this. And I don't care how old, 19, 16, 27.
She was 16, wasn't she? 16, 17, something
I
like that?
don't care what her age group was. Why are you here? I left you in the States for a
With
reason.
a
It's called
strange
safety.
black man and some Asian kid who I probably never have met that you go to school with.
Shut up, Josh.
And oh my God. Okay, I understand the paranoid guy, but
Bro.
good Lord, that character had so many. He was neurotic like Jeff Goldblum's in Jurassic Park.
I was gonna say,
but he was also annoying as all hell. Jeff Goldblum was lovable in that role.
Can I tell you something? Out of everything, we've all been on the same page, but not this one. I loved his character. I loved his character. He kept telling Josh, he kept putting Josh in his place. He was like, let's do this.
That was hilarious. But his
hilarious.
Neurotic ramblings were very weird.
Oh, no, but that's what the point was. The point was to make him a weirdo, and he played it brilliantly to me. As an actor, he played that brilliantly.
Well, he was the cop in Child's Play. So he was a little bit more straightforward in that one. This one, he was off the rails.
And that's the point. They told him to play it off the rails. Now, let's think about this for a minute. Yes, he was annoying. Yes, his ramblings were really off the cuff. Yes, he was like really paranoid crazy. But if they give you the direction of paranoid crazy, tell me he didn't play that brilliantly to be completely paranoid crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right. You're right.
He, as an actor,
and to Millie's place, that role was not made for that role. She did what she could with the script she was given. Put it that way.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And the same thing with Eric from True Blood, who played the male lead. He did what he could, what he did. And
also, was he deaf by the end? I was very confused about that.
He wasn't deaf by the end.
I thought he was.
It was a joke when the girl had called him a coward, but the other lady said, "Oh no," she said, "You're brave."
No. I meant at the end after the electrocution because it was like muffled voices, and that's like how
the ship just exploded and he got thrown. He probably had a concussion.
I was about to say that's called a concussion.
Yeah, he had a concussion. They was trying to play it off, but the scientists in here and the bad guys were just ridiculous tropes. But it is a Godzilla versus Kong movie, and you're going for Godzilla versus Kong. But good Lord. If you guys built Mechagodzilla, have a freaking brain. Because, my God, there was so much stupidity. Oh, we've got this energy. We can leave these people here that could probably rat us out or whatever, and we're going to leave.
Okay, but I'm sorry. The way that the owner of Apex died, I enjoyed that.
Oh, no, that was hilarious.
So funny. And
that was hilarious.
And
he was talking shit. He was like, yes, I'm the greatest. And everybody's backing up like
I'm going to go back up now.
And he turned around. He was like, oh, God, there's something behind me, isn't there?
Like a scene from a Scooby-Doo movie.
Now, I got a question. Once the pilot got disconnected, why didn't he take the helmet off? Because that's what I would have did. Something's wrong. Let me take this off immediately.
Instead, he sat there and got his ass electrocuted.
Just dumb.
I just think it was his comeuppance.
This is true. What happened to all the scientists that were in the room?
He was like, we don't know what this is going to do. He tried to not be involved. And then they were like, nah, get your ass in there. Which is another reason why I thought old dude was American. Bossing people around like he owned the place.
Well, he technically did own the place, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I got a question. So the three people after Mechagodzilla break free are in the room because the room's been destroyed. They survived. What happened to everybody else that was in the room? There was other scientists in there that could have shut down Mechagodzilla or broke the link. Where are they?
They dead.
How? If they're all in that room?
Well, either they fled or they dead.
I guess.
I'm leaning more towards fled.
And I mean, wait, stop. Let's think about this for a minute. If you had a chance to get the hell out of Dodge, because either now your boss is dead and this is going to crap. Wouldn't you want to get as far away from this? Because later on, if you survive, jail is imminent. You didn't find me, and they'd have
Well,
found me.
the person that was guilty got killed. So I'm just an employee. As an employee of the company,
I'm not liable.
I'm not liable.
I
I
signed
was
an
following
NDA.
instructions of the CEO.
And I'm not saying that that's the logical way of seeing it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna still be while you're saying that. I'm gonna be in Scotland.
He said Scotland. They still have an interdiction. A treaty to bring you back from Scotland. I could see if you said Brazil or something like that. You know.
They're gonna be like Nate done turned Irish, Scottish. I'm gonna be wearing a kilt. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. Proceed.
Yeah,
with
when
your
Scotland Yard will show up at your house, don't say nothing.
They ain't still over at my house. They're gonna be like, "Where is he? We don't know. He's a ghost. He's the power broker of Scottish." But anyway,
So the explanation for getting Kong to go back home, which is the what did they call it, Hollow Earth, was that Skull Island got destroyed. Which I'm trying to figure this out after all those years of Skull Island being there. Why would this storm all of a sudden roll in? Was that from Ghidorah? Was that fallout from Ghidorah? Then that caused the island to become like that? That's the only. I just thought about that. Is that the only explanation? And they just didn't bring it up. They said the storm was there and it never left. The only time I can think that a storm showed up would have been when Ghidorah, first appeared and destroyed a whole bunch of stuff. And remember, he moved inside of a storm. So, but it would have been nice if they had said, well, ever since Ghidorah came and did what he did, that the storm came and.
You're asking for too much in-depth.
I know. It's.
How
I'm
dare
asking
you?
for too
How
much.
dare you ask for continuity?
I know. Just like I asked for too much in Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry. Like introducing new characters that you think is going to be the new Scorpion and they're not. But I digress.
That's for another podcast, sir.
So they get him. They get him across the sea on a boat. Well, they try to, and they have to crawl. And then Godzilla said, "Oh, what's that I smell? I smell a big ape. I smell somebody that ain't bowed down to me.
It smells like monkey."
How about Kong using the boats as Super Mario?
That was so funny. That was so funny.
And then he threw a jet. The poor jet pilot, like, I'm gonna take off and help you. Wait a minute, Kong, let me go. Kong,
monkey.
So they get him there by helicoptering him there, and then the girl has to convince him to go under because the girl.
He wakes up. He's like, "What the hell is this white stuff on the ground?
I'm gonna have fun here.
What's going on here?
Right.
Why you bring me?"
he looked mighty damn cold. I was like, he gonna freeze there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a monkey. They're not supposed to be in that weather.
No. And the whole Hollow Earth thing. How did they not? There's things down there, and y'all don't come prepared to fight these things. I mean, if that's the birthplace of Kong and Godzilla, how do you not come prepared to fight something?
No, that's not helping. And the point is, and here's the thing that really upset me. Okay, so he could survive this inversion of the Earth's gravity, and he'll make it through, and it's us that'll get crushed. Mm-hmm. So here's my problem. This is where I had my. Well,
he is 50 stories tall. It takes a lot more to crush him.
But here's where my scientific brain went off, and I was like, I thought I detached you to watch this nonsense, and yet he came back on. I thought to myself, wait a damn minute. So if he could have made it through, the ones that were inhabiting there could have made it through to go the opposite direction because they're also big and ready to fight.
Yes.
So I sat there and said, so you mean to tell me we haven't been flooded with three-headed monsters except for the ones that we woke up?
Well, we did get flooded by the skull crushers.
They fell into a giant hole. Mm-hmm. And there wasn't really a way up, but there were flyers. So your point is pretty valid. Like, why didn't the ones with wings, like the one that tried to attack him, just be like, I'm just gonna see what's up here. What's up here?
And what about the skull? Isn't that where the skull eaters or skull crushers came from too? Probably they came from down there some way.
And all I'm saying is, why have we not had them before? What the hell? I was like, if he could get down there, they could get up. You know, and I was like, and then when you get down there, you're flying these pretty little fly things that you don't think that they're going to attract with all these lights. You don't have no way to fight. You don't have no way. I'm like, if there's people down there, things like Kong down there, they going to see you and think, pretty lunch. Y'all, did anybody think of any of this?
Ooh. I got a question. How is it the paranoid scientist that came up with the whole hollow earth theory, whose brother died, how does he know how to, one, release Kong from the boat, and two, fly a space age helicopter?
I wasn't going to ask that question.
Okay, all right.
Because that's just too much continuity.
Oh, she said a big word.
Suspend your disbelief, father.
Okay, fine. Damn it.
Damn intelligent girl. Suspend your.
I got a whole degree. I got to use it sometimes.
I hear that.
So now you're talking about suspend disbelief. I want you to remember this, Mr. Banks and Christina, when Fast 9 comes out.
Hey,
I'm not watching it. There's been too many. They should have stopped at 7. 7 was enough.
Have you not seen the trailer where they strap a rocket to a car and then launch the car off the plane?
And these fools are putting duct tape on the ends of their thing.
Physics work.
But that's another podcast. It all depends on if we get Christina to watch it. I don't know if she's gonna watch. I don't think.
No, can I tell you something?
What?
She gonna watch it because we're gonna give her this angle. We're gonna give it to. All right, how many dumb suspensions of science and knowledge do you have to do to make it through this movie? So I'm going to give her homework. I want her to be able to look up. To point out every ridiculous, stupid, going against all the laws of physics and science.
Have you not seen Hobbs and Shaw, sir?
Actually, can I tell you something? I really enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, except The Rock is not Captain America. How is he stopping a helicopter from taking off with his bare hands?
Have you seen them muscles?
That's called steroids, sir. It's called steroids.
With a steel chain. Do you know what that would do to your hand?
Do you know what that would have done to your shoulder? You'd have ripped it right out. But again,
you don't have to pull a Kong and just be like,
right. Oh, Kong! When he popped that shoulder in,
I was like, did he just?
Yep. And then he popped it, and then he did the whole Winter Soldier thing. With like, all right, let's go.
I was like, sir, I'm sorry, you did what?
And Godzilla didn't know what to do about that axe. He was like, wait a minute. Am I charging this? Ow!
You reflected my ow! And then he was like, oh, this is mighty helpful. I'm just going to charge this now.
So although Kong lost, because he lost 2 out of 3, although I don't know which fight he actually won, because it looked like it was 3 out of 3 to me.
It was the one where he hit him with the axe at the end. Technically, he won that one.
But that wasn't two separate fights. That was like one
It was the
fight.
one on the boat. And it was the one where they were on land, and he hit him with the axe.
In Hong Kong,
kind of collapsed. And then
they both got up, and that was round 3.
And that was round 3. They both took a timeout. Godzilla took a timeout first, so he lost.
No, he didn't get a timeout first. He got hit with that axe and was like, ow. Oh, God. And then, oh, my God, the Mechagodzilla. What did you think, Nate? Because you grew up with these. Christina didn't. What did you think about the Mechagodzilla design? Because you know the original design.
Yeah. It didn't impress me. It didn't excite me, but it did make me go, wait a minute. What the hell? It was just that. It was just, as you say, Clip, all the time, man.
Here's my thing also. If Monarch is supposed to be investigating all these Titans, Godzilla hasn't done anything over the last 5 years. Why is it his daughter that figures out there's some stuff going on that he's only attacking Apex things, and you telling me the adults can't figure out that, hey, maybe Apex is up to some shit?
Everyone is stupid. Everyone likes to ignore patterns.
Well, but they wanted that. But wait a minute. All joking and kidding aside, yes, of course, that's like the 64,000 pound, for lack of a better word, gorilla in the room. But I think they wanted to make sure that the paranoid black dude did it so they could give that whole side plot for this movie. If they would have let the adults be smart enough to figure out Apex is doing something that he's trying to break down, there would have been no need for the crazy black guy and the daughter to be the savior of the day.
The daughter, I would expect it to, after what she did in the last movie, to have taken her mother's place beside her father, trying to help out with the, Titans. Because she's just as invested as the dad. She didn't lost her brother when Godzilla was fighting the Mutos. And then she lost her mom when her mom summoned Ghidorah. So
Ghidorah?
Yes, she came up with a device, and they basically released Ghidorah as well as Rodan. That's what they were doing. That was the whole purpose of the last movie. Was the mom went rogue, took the daughter, and had this device that the Titans would key into, and it controlled the Titans.
Right. It woke them up, and then they couldn't control it
because
they're Americans.
This was her reasoning. She was like, well, the Titans bring balance, because when Godzilla left San Francisco, there was a lot of growth and stuff, like plant stuff came back to life. Why are we getting an echo now all of a sudden?
And then it went away.
Okay. So it was all this stuff that happened, good stuff that happened whenever the Titans came to an area and fought and left, probably from the radiation that they give off. So they give back and heal the earth. So she was like, humans are a disease and they need to go. So I'm going to wake all the Titans. So she pulled a Thanos and started waking up the Titans. Mothra was the first one. Then it was Rodan.
A combination of Thanos and Agent Smith. They're a disease.
Exactly. She thought humans was the disease, and the Titans were the way. That was the way forward. Yes, a lot of people were going to die, but the Earth would live on and recover from this, and the people that were left over would become up with a symbiont to the Titans. Unfortunately, for some reason, they didn't realize that Monster Zero or Ghidorah was not an Earthbound monster. It was a space thing that came to Earth and tried to destroy everything, but it got stopped by Godzilla's ancestors. It's a big, long story, but that's basically what happens. And the mom ended up giving her life.
I will say, this is the first Godzilla movie I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you missed
probably the first Kong movie I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness! I feel bad as a father for not having.
How about to say
experience some Kong?
Oh my God!
Even Kong 1990 was okay, but it was, you had to detach yourself, but it wasn't as bad as this.
Giant creatures fighting.
But you watched Pacific Rim.
That's giant robots fighting giant creatures. This is just giant creatures destroying things.
Wait a minute, that's like really splitting hairs, niece. You really splitting hairs.
Also, the characters in Pacific Rim were attractive. So
okay, all right.
That's what I was about to say. There's the real business.
All right. John Boyega and then the guy in the first one,
very attractive men.
I got you.
Wait. But I will say this, Cliff, to your defense, you taught your baby the ways of the Force.
Yes.
And the ways of the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
You're a wizard.
So all in all,
if
you are going into the film to see Godzilla fight Kong, you're going to see it.
Sense.
You're going to see that. What you're not going to, don't go in there expecting Matrix. Go in there expecting a giant lizard fighting a giant monkey.
And then them teaming up and fighting another giant lizard.
Well, giant robotic lizard.
Still a lizard.
Yes.
Still a lizard. And and he was a bad man. So, Miss Crowley.
So, Christina, would you have went to the show for this, or was it a rental for you? Because you don't watch these types of things.
I probably would have just seen it on TV.
Okay. Thanks.
There's very few things I'm willing to go to the movies for anymore, especially like post-pandemic. people close to me, not a vibe.
Big Nate.
I just went to the movies to see Mortal Kombat and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Well, I'm
I
talking
like
about
going to
Godzilla
the
versus
movies.
Kong.
Let me finish.
Okay, my
So
bad.
what I was saying is that I have no problem going to the movies. I also went to the movies to see every Kong movie they've made. And I even went to the movies to see the Matthew Broderick Godzilla, which
I
was
think we both went to see it at the same
right.
time. Mhm.
And so my point is, I like going to see these type of movies. But after watching this movie, this would have been a straight to video rental.
Mm-hmm. I will say this, and you found that out. A lot of people was like, "Oh, why are you going to the movies to see these things?" I'm like, because when I went to go see Wonder Woman, yes, HBO is putting all these out for 30 days on their service. But when you go, it's a totally different experience of watching it on your TV than watching it in the theaters. Totally different. Wonder Woman was actually salvageable in the movies. You go home and you sit back chilling. You like, this is trash.
This don't make no damn sense. I mean, I was so irritated watching Wonder Woman 84 on my screen at my house. I was like, I had, because we were going to do a review of it, I would have stopped halfway through and been like, next. And I would have went to go watch Diners, Drive-Ins, or Dives or something. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Well, that's because you're sitting there making a list of where you want to go when you retire.
Agreed, but my point is that yes, I would have been watching the next episode of Chopped because it sucked on my TV. Mm-hmm. And people were saying Mortal Kombat was trash. Mortal Kombat was trash, but I went to go see it in the movie theater, and that movie was dope. I walked over. You know,
everybody that we've talked to, even the ones that did not see it in theaters, have said it was a good movie. And I don't know who everybody is. Everybody else is saying it was trash. Was there stuff I didn't like? Was there stuff I didn't like? Yes, I didn't like Cole. Cole was trash to me. But that's to me. But we'll get into that in another one, and maybe Christina can watch that next week then and deal with Mortal Kombat.
Cole was a filler. Cole was the heart. They wanted to have a heart.
You want me to watch the Snyder Cut or Mortal Kombat?
You were supposed to watch Snyder Cut this week, but it's good that you watched Godzilla vs. Kong because this was going away.
I went to Chicago. I came back with an injury. I have not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were injured, niece.
I literally have a heat pack on my abdomen because it's like there's a giant cramp, and it's been like that for 2 days.
Maybe you should go to the doctor.
I did. They were like, it just sounds like you're really constipated. And I was like, then fix it!
Well, if you get some milk of magnesia.
I've been taking laxatives for the past 2 days.
Okay, all right. We're not going to go into that.
This town needs an enema.
So, to me, the movie was, we saw it in the theaters. It was okay to us, but we went in knowing what we was going to get. I know Nate, you did not like the ending because Kong just kind of get the head nod, and Godzilla was like, okay, yeah, we're going to do the head nod. What Godzilla should have did when he was walking off was like, all right, I remember you, player. Don't worry about it. I'm going to catch you later.
No, I understand what happened. It was like a mutual respect, like, oh, we helped each other defeat this bigger evil. We can coexist. But then also, Kong went back in Hollow Earth, so it didn't really matter.
Well, Godzilla doesn't live in Hollow Earth.
Yeah,
in the last movie,
like,
he lives.
Godzilla is like on Earth, and Kong's like,
no. Godzilla actually lives under the sea in this old Aztec. It was actually turned out to be Atlantis that sunk, and that's where he lives.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not in Hollow Earth.
No, so, he's not in Hollow Earth. He's like underwater.
Mutual respect. I won't kill you. I'm gonna go back to where I belong. See you later.
Yep. Right. So what happened is they're both in two different domains.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I got mine. We both kicked each other's ass. We both kicked that dude's ass. We could go out separate ways.
That poor dude didn't stand a chance, but the only reason they won is because the humans helped them, which is still Boulder Dash to me, but whatever. They have to do that with everything. Transformers, if it wasn't for the humans, the Autobots wouldn't have won.
If it wasn't for Shia LaBeouf.
If it wasn't for Witwicky.
Goddamn Shia LaBeouf. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
If it wasn't for him, and Marky Mark,
And
then none of this, then the world would not have been safe.
if it wasn't for this dude deciding that he was going to risk himself getting electrocuted to death to restart,
then Kong would not have restart a heart. And that actually, CJ, is a callback to Kong 2. And Nate, I don't know if you remember that, which this is the craziest thing, Christina. So Kong fell off the building in the original Kong. This is the 1979 Kong, which was the first remake of King Kong. And so they still have his body. But there's a female Kong somewhere out there that they find. And they do some type of heart transplant or something to get he has an artificial heart. And they needed her blood to get him going. And that's how they got him alive in Kong 2. I kid you not. You can ask Big Nate. That was the storyline.
So where is she?
She was there the whole time. They became a couple. I think they had a kid in it, but it never went. It was called Kong Lives or something like that.
So where is she now?
That's disconnected from
this. Continuity.
This Kong comes from Skull Island. The Samuel Jackson, I'm gonna kill this monkey Kong.
Too many goddamn Zach on this motherfucker play.
Well, here's my thing. He's sitting there. This is a 50-story gorilla. What does he think, Mr. Nate, that napalm is gonna do to a 50-story gorilla?
Let me make sure I bring the camera close so you can see what I'm about to say. Damn Americans!
He was Vietnam time, Christina, for the Skull Island one with and it had two members of NWA, the movie NWA, Dr. Dre and Eazy-E was in it as soldiers, and they had just got cut short from Vietnam. They flew out of Vietnam, and Samuel Jackson was either their sergeant or their command. He was their like captain or something like that, and he was pissed that they were getting pulled out. He was like, we always backtrack and we always give up or whatever, and we shouldn't be pulling out. So that's why he wanted to destroy Kong. He's like, no, this monkey, it shouldn't even exist. We're here to stop that monkey because that monkey shouldn't exist. Well, one, if you guys hadn't came in with helicopters and bombarded his home with little radio beacons, y'all wouldn't have got attacked. The monkey is defending his territory where y'all not supposed to be.
Them damn Americans always fucking with shit they shouldn't be.
Exactly. Jeff Goldblum was in it. Your boy Loki was in it, so I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
And he did a really good job in it too. He was really good.
Loki was really in it. Good. Captain Marvel was in it.
You mean Tom Hiddleston or Huddleston, something like that? That's his name?
Tom Hiddleston. Hiddleston. So this movie had Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Nick Fury, Captain Marvel, and Loki. And not Jeff Goldblum. John Goodman. It had John Goodman in it too. And no. That's the other King Kong. The last King Kong before that had Tom Hanks' son in it. Can
I right now? Total side note. I want to do a side note.
Yes.
No.
The brothers and sisters that control the purse strings of Marvel, please bring John Goodman back into the Hulk. Bring him into the Hulk and save my Hulk, please. John Goodman can save.
What did he do to the Hulk?
Nothing. I want him in the Hulk. I want him in there.
What? As what?
He could be the person that resurrects him. I like John Goodman, and I want the Hulk to be saved. Damn it! I'm giving ideas.
Mark Ruffalo ain't dead.
Here, this is what I want to say about the Hulk, and we're for a little bit about Marvel. If you go through the history of the Hulk, he's been through many iterations. Yes, the Professor came around, but he did not stay around. Eventually, Savage Hulk or the real Hulk eventually comes out, and they end up because Hulk does not always get along with Banner.
No, he doesn't.
So it's possible that he's going to be split off again, where he turns into one. But I don't know.
If you remember in the comic, because I love the Hulk, Professor Hulk ended up going back to normal Hulk because they had an internal thing, and Hulk snatched back away from him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was a whole comic line for that. So I want that back. Damn
Mm-hmm.
it.
I still like the other Hulk when all the Hulks came together, and it was when Samson, who also had a blood transfusion and was a Hulk type person, a gamma rated person. And it was when they first combined into the new Hulk, and it wasn't the Professor. It was
No,
Green
it was
Hulk,
lucky.
Joe Fixit, and I can't remember, I think it was Savage Hulk. They all was helping Banner, and they all like basically combined into one Hulk. And it was a smart, mean ass Hulk. And he didn't take no stuff from nobody, but he was smart. And he worked for a certain organization, but and the organization ended up being evil, and he ended up breaking up, and then he ended up going back to being just transforming into the Hulk. But that's a whole nother storyline. But all in all, movie wasn't that bad. I mean, but if you go in there expecting lizards fighting a monkey and humans being stupid and Americans being Americans, then you'll enjoy the film. But if you go in there expecting a social economic dissertation on why the monkey is doing what he's doing and the lizard is doing what he's doing, then you're not gonna get it. I'm sorry, this is not the film for you. This just not it. So that being said, Christina, any plugs that you have?
One of my artists released a song today. Go look up Saturn Lane on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. Literally like the planet Saturn.
Okay.
And Lane, Lane.
All righty, Saturn Lane.
Yeah.
Big name.
Well, wait. What type of music does Saturn Lane sing?
She's like a pop singer songwriter. The song is about mental health and that vibe.
Ah. Mr. Big Nate, what you got?
The old school drive from 1 to 5 with me, Big Nate. We'll be rolling Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. at Mountain Time, 2 to 6 p.m. Central, 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern, and 12 to 4 Pacific. Ooh-wee. Wee-oo.
Not the wee-oo.
All right. Well, I don't have much. You can find our social links down below that have been streaming below. I have been gaming a little bit more lately and actually streaming the gaming. Mostly I've been playing Ark lately with a little Call of Duty Black Ops in there every now and then. But it's harder to stream on the Xbox without having a streaming station. And I might eventually get a new computer that has something that I can plug the Xbox into and then plug it into a TV. But that's like a lot of money and a lot of work. And that's like a lot of energy, and in my day and age, it's not that serious unless I'm making some money off it.
I want to get Among Us on this computer, but it's not.
Among Us isn't even that big of a thing. Your little sister plays that or tries to, but I can't play that with her because her and her friend are in the same room, basically telling each other, "Oh, he killed me." I'm like, that's not how y'all supposed to do it.
That's not.
That's not how you're supposed to play Among Us. No.
Anyway.
No. But I want to thank y'all for joining us, those that are joining us live and those that are going to listen to us on Spotify and Anchor. So we can be found on there. You can stream us there. We also have our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/CNC SciFi Grill.
One of my friends, I said what CNC stood for, and they were like, I never knew that's what that stood for. And I was like, yeah.
Well, one of our brothers, one of your uncles came up with that. So that's where that came from. So for all those that are tuning in, thank y'all for tuning in. And for some of you that is going to join me and Nate for the big smoke out later, we'll see y'all in about 15. Oh, Christina, you don't smoke cigars, so you all good.
15 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes?
10 minutes, sir. It's at 10 p.m. my time. You got to keep up. 10 p.m. EST, which would be 8 p.m. your time, sir. See?
All right.
You didn't realize what time it was?
I'm not ready.
All right, y'all.
I'm always ready.
Y'all have a good weekend, and we will check y'all next week. Next week, we'll be doing Snyder Cut, and then maybe after that, we'll do Mortal Kombat.
What? Mortal Kombat. We got to do Snyder Cut. We got to do Snyder Cut.
We got to do Snyder Cut.
We'll do Snyder Cut.
All right, ladies and germs. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend.
Peace.